my god.
Floods in southwest China's Chongqing municipality have left 16 people dead. 16 others are missing.
Heavy rainfall starting Saturday triggered floods and landslides in multiple counties across Chongqing. In Kaixin County, rainfall reached a record 270 millimeters.
Holiday weekend washout. In Boston, flash flooding, closing.
In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most awarding merciful, and peace on all of the messengers of God, and thank God, Allah, the Lord of the world. Dear honored brother, Allah said in the book, Holy Quran, that the effect of the torture planet, or named Planet X in the Holy Quran, and also named Sakar, will be noticeable as its skirmish effect is felt from a distance before it passes closer to Earth. And when it passes closer to Earth, that means it will be seen by the naked eye. Allah said, and when our clear verses are recited to them, they say, this Muhammad is nothing but a man who wishes to hinder you from what you wish your fathers used to worship. And they say, this is nothing but an invented lie. And those who disbelieve say of the truth when it has came to them. For example, Prophet Muhammad, when Allah sent him as a messenger with proof, evidence, verses of the Quran, lessons, signs, what they said? They said, this is nothing but obvious magic, and we had not given them, meaning Muhammad's people who spoke the Arabic language, scripture which they could study, nor we had sent to them before you, O Muhammad, any warner messenger. And those before them, meaning people that messengers were sent to them, belied, even though we have not sent to them but 1/10 of what we had granted to them in the Holy Quran. Yet they belied my messengers. Then how terrible was my denial response, for punishment came upon them. Say to them, O Muhammad, I exhort you on one thing only, that you stand up for Allah's sake in praise and singly, and reflect within yourself. There is no madness in your fellow from your people. Muhammad is only a warner to you in face of a severe tournament. Say, O Muhammad, whatever wage I might have asked of you is going to be for your favor. My wage is from Allah only, and He is witness over all things. Say, O Muhammad, verily my Lord sends down truth and makes apparent the truth. For example, this revelation of Holy Quran that had came to them. The all-knower of the foreseen future, the unseen coming events. Say, O Muhammad, the truth, the Quran and Allah's inspirations has come and falsehood, Satan, the false Messiah, can neither create anything nor resurrect anything. Say, if even I go astray, I shall stray only to my own loss. But if I remain guided, it is because of the inspired revelation of my Lord to me, the Holy Quran. Truly, He is all hearer, ever nearer to all things. And if you could but see when they will be terrified with no escape for them. This is the day when Planet X is seen by the naked eye. Planet of tournament or torture is seen by the naked eye as it is as it's in a closer distance to Earth, and they will be seized from a near place, meaning that they will see eyesight distant approach. They will see Planet X, or what is called Hell Planet, or Nibru, or Sakar. Is the name for it in the Western world, or Planet X, but in the Holy Quran it's named Sakar or Sijil, and among other names too. Or the Hellfire Planet, actually. And they will say, meaning when they will say that, they will say the day, meaning the day they see planet of the tournament, or planet of torture, Sakar, or what is called known as Nibru. They will say, when they see it by the naked eye, they will say at that day, in the unseen future, we do believe now, but how could they, although they were informed of Planet X? Indeed, they did disbelieve on what the Quran has warned. Before, they were speculating and doubting on Planet X, Sakar, or the other name for Sakar, for astrophysicists, scientists. This verse is talking about the today's time. So the astrophysicist scientists in the unforeseen future have known that a planet must lie after planet Pluto, but it was still merely speculation by astrophysicist scientists, and this conclusion was driven by their monitoring to the last known planet, Pluto, and its effect, and it was not yet seen by the scientists. And they used to conjecture about what astrophysicist scientists saw only with their astrophysical knowledge. They saw it knowledgeably from a far place in space, but no one at that time have yet physically saw with their the planet X after Pluto with their telescope, not yet. So, and those who came across the scientifically based findings by the astrophysicists at that time did not care for what the scientists have found until scientists have seen it in the observatories using the telescope. Then those who did not care before now believed that this planet X exists. Furthermore, at that point, when they discovered it, meaning that it was closed in a telescope sight, Then furthermore, at that point also, they noticed planet X or Nibru, or what is called Nibru or Sakar, started its skirmish effect on Earth as it approached Earth from a distance in space. Also, since it's being noticed by the telescope, the news about its coming have spread among many people all over the Earth. This verse 1400 years ago is talking what is happening today. As you can see, is the word about planet X is being spread all over the world. You can see it all over the internet. But the verses of the Quran basically talked about this unforeseen future, the time that we live in today. Okay, so, and since this news was carried and spread as a conjecture, even though it was not yet seen by the naked eyes, because it was still at a far distance, then the people who came across the knowledge scientifically, they think they are in a far distance from the planet of torture, planet X. Although mankind have spread the news about it, still there were those who denies it and rejects its notion, for they are ignorant, but they will believe in planet X when it takes them by surprise, as it's in a close distance to Earth and visible to the naked eye, and this planet will not hit Earth by its coming. It is just going to be the nearest approach for it to pass by Earth. Those disbelievers on the day planet X, or what is known in the Holy Quran Sakar, or another name for it Sijil, or in the Western world is called also Nibru. So those disbelievers on the day planet X comes, they will not be able to have their desires anymore. They will be taken, as was done in the past with the people of their kind, disbelievers. Verily, they have been in grave doubt about the Quran. Well, basically the Quran warned them, and they were in grave doubt about that this is a word of God. So, great is Allah's word. I want to mention this disclaimer. This translation is made partly by me, the narrator, and taken from the Arabic Declaration of Understanding for some of the verses in the Surah Saba, verse 49 to 53, as Imam Mahdi Nasir Muhammad al-Yamani declared its meaning in Arabic, and I have translated the concept of what he explained in each verse concerning planet X, except verse 54, which translated according to the concept understanding given by the Imam, and maybe like a literal word translation. So Imam Mahdi continues, and he says, planet X or Nibru or Sakar skirmish with Earth start with what is named in the Holy Quran, the revealed book to Muhammad. This planet X, its effect is a name was given to it, which is minor torture, before the extreme torture happening in the future, in the day when it approaches close enough to be seen by the naked eye. That's planet X. So when planet X is far, that is what is called it will affect Earth gravity, and you will see all kind of extreme weather condition. But the name given to it is minor torture or minor tournament. But this minor tournament or torture caused by the effect of planet X as it approaches closer to Earth was meant for mankind in order for mankind to repent and return to the way of their Lord. So those who survive the minor torture will take a lesson from what they have experienced, and so when minor tournament have came upon Earth and upon the people, this minor torture or minor tournament examples are the extreme, unusual, catastrophic disasters that we're facing nowadays, close to the end of times, like floods, extreme hurricanes, extreme earthquake, volcano eruptions, and meteors, which is the fireballs. And these meteors or fireballs are actually remnants of planet X, according to what the imam have said. Then planet of torture will take them by surprise, as being asserted to the saying of Allah, man is created over haste. I will show you my signs, tournament, proofs, evidence, verses, lessons, signs, revelation, etc. So ask me not to hasten them. And they say, when will this promise come to pass if you are truthful? If only those who disbelieve knew the time when they will not be able to ward off the fire balls of which is balls of fire coming from planet of tournament or planet X or Nibru Sakar on their faces, nor from their backs, and they will not be helped. Nay, the balls of fire from planet X, Nibru Sakar, will come upon them all of a sudden and will perplex them, and they will have no power to avert it. So because they will try to send rockets to explode it on air, but it will take them by surprise, as the unforeseen verses of the Quran have told us in the Holy Quran. So the continuation of the verses will say, nor will they get respite. True is Allah's word. It's from chapter Al-Anbiya, or what is called Surah Al-Anbiya in the Holy Quran. And also the previous concept is in assertion to the saying of Allah in the coming verses, which is, say, O Muhammad, the appointment to you is for a day which you cannot put back for an hour or a moment, nor put forward. True is Allah's word. This is from the Holy Quran, chapter Saba, or was called Surah Saba. And also in assertion to the saying of Allah, and they say, when will this promise, i.e. torture by falling rocks from the sky or the fireballs, be fulfilled if you are truthful? They await only but a single sayha. Sayha is an Arabic word used in the verse. What it means literally is a shout. The concept of it is that it meant an order of punishment by Allah is ordained, which will seize them while they are disputing. And the Imam concluded, peace upon the messengers and all praise is due to Allah. This is written by the dear beloved to those supporters in the era of dialogue before Advent. Imam Nasser Muhammad al-Yamani, the awaited guided leader, or in Arabic, Imam Mahdi. Thank you for listening to me, the narrator, and may peace and blessing be with you.